In this video, we'll discuss about what type of sequence is known as AP. First of all, if I write, we all have learnt number system. So we know the counting numbers. They begin from 1 and continue till infinity. They're also known as natural numbers. If we go towards the left, we have negative numbers and we have positive numbers. This is your integers. Fine. Similarly, if with the counting numbers you add 0, it becomes whole numbers. So all these are sequence of numbers. I have discussed with you sequence of natural numbers, sequence of integers, then we have sequence of even numbers, then we have sequence of odd numbers. Fine. We also have multiples of 7, and so on. So any set of numbers which has a specific relationship between the consecutive terms. Consecutive means one after the other. For example, when I have written the natural numbers or the counting numbers, if you see, the difference between the two consecutive numbers is 1. Second number minus the first number gives you 1. Third number minus the second number gives you 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. So here the difference is coming 1. Clear? In case of integers also the same thing. The difference will be 1. Fine. In case of set of even numbers, 2 minus 0 is 2, 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 4 is 2, 8 minus 6 is 2, 10 minus 8 is 2. So here the difference is 2. In case of odd numbers, 3 minus 1 is 2, 5 minus 3 is 2, 9 minus 7 is 2. Between any two consecutive numbers, you need to calculate the difference. The second minus the first one. If it comes out to be the same, then the sequence is known, then it's a sequence and it's known as arithmetic progression. So any set of numbers where the common difference between two consecutive terms, any two consecutive terms is same, then it's an AP. I have written multiples of 7. 14 minus 7 gives us 7. 21 minus 14 gives us 7. 28 minus 21 gives us 7. So here the difference is 7. Again the common difference between the consecutive terms is same. So this is also an AP. Okay. So what's an AP? An AP is an arithmetic progression where the common difference between any two consecutive terms is same. Fine. Also from these examples we derive that an AP arithmetic progression can be negative, it can be positive, it can be 0. For example, if I write a set of negative numbers, let's say minus 2, then minus 4, then minus 6, then minus 8 and minus 10. Minus 4 minus minus 2 will give me minus 2. Minus 6, if I need to find the common difference here, minus 4, second term minus the first one, minus minus 2. So it will be minus 4 plus 2 result is minus 2. Similarly, minus 6 minus 4. So it will be minus 6 plus 4 minus 2. So an AP, which is a sequence of numbers in which the common difference in any given sequence between any two consecutive terms needs to be same. It can be negative, it can be positive, it can also be 0. Fine. Further, we discuss about the types of AP. AP can be finite depending upon the number of terms, and it can also be infinite. Just in case I have written same example of an AP, a set of even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's it. 5 members or 5 elements in this set. So here the common difference between the consecutive terms is 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 8 is 2, 10 minus 8 is 2. So the consecutive common difference is same. And we know that 2 is the first term and 10 is the last term. So the AP ends at 10. So we can define the number of terms of this AP here, and they are 5. So it's a finite AP. The number of terms can be counted. Second example, again the same AP I have taken, starting from 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, ... Now it means the AP is not coming to an end and we do not know what is the last term. So in such a case, such an AP is an infinite AP. Now have a look at some examples for an identification of AP. I am taking it from your NCERT. Like we have minus 1.2, then minus 3.2, then we have minus 5.2, minus 7.2, ... Now very clearly it's a sequence of negative numbers given to us. ... indicates it's an infinite AP. Now whether it's an AP or not, we'll also check for that. So the second term minus first term, minus 3.2 minus 1.2. It will become minus 3.2 plus 1.2. One term negative and another term positive, so they will be subtracted. So the answer will be minus 2. Fine. Now similarly, you can calculate the difference between any two other consecutive terms and verify that the common difference is coming same. So the sequence is an AP. Let's take one more example. 3 plus root 2, 3 plus 2 root 2, 3 plus 3 root 2, ... So very clearly 3 plus root 2 minus 3 will give you only root 2. Third term minus the second term, 3 will get cancelled. 2 root 2 minus root 2 will again give you root 2. 3 plus root 3 minus 3 plus root 2 root 2 will again give you root 2. So root 2 is the common difference here. So an AP is a sequence of numbers where the difference between any two consecutive terms is same. Then I have also told you what's the meaning of finite and infinite AP. Now one more concept here. Now we generalize AP if A, B and C are 3 consecutive terms. If A, B, C are 3 consecutive terms of an AP, then according to the definition of AP, the consecutive difference between the two terms, the difference between 2 consecutive terms should be same. So B minus A should be equal to C minus B. Second term minus first term should be equal to the third term minus second term. So we get this equation. Now take B to one side. So B plus B will be A plus C. So 2B is equal to A plus C, or B is A plus C by 2. Now listen carefully. When I am writing B is A plus C by 2, this also means that if there are 3 consecutive terms of an AP, then the average of first and the last term, A plus C by 2 is the average of first and last term gives you the value of the middle term. Fine.